Hello, my name is Beautiful Wingfield and welcome to my channel. I am in love with myself and my body. My thoughts become my reality. Hello, what is up my down-to-earth babies? And today I kind of want to do another update video or just a disclaimer video kind of. So on this channel now I'm going to be transitioning from regular like vlogs and stuff like that towards now focusing on spiritual and mental and physical growth. So in the past freaking I don't know how long, like maybe longer than 9 months, almost a year, I've been really focused on changing my mental health and anxiety, and very so my overall fears and doubts in my mind. So through thinking and working and focusing on myself, I'm really in the process of trying to figure out where I stand in just life and just what is my life. Like, yes, I'm very young, but also I already had a plan for myself since I was younger, and still did up till certain moments of my life. I always wanted to be a model. I always wanted to be an inspiring model. I always wanted to do that. But through hard critical thinking and looking at like how our world is and society is, and just knowing that I already have like not body issues, but I always compare myself to other people. So in a way of physical appearance. So I know that if I became a model, that like in the modeling industry there's a certain way that you have to be presented, and there's certain expectations that are stood up to a high kind of pedestal in a way, that you have to look a certain way. And me already having issues, or not issues, but just thinking that I have to look a certain way already, and I'm not even a model yet, I just know that in that career it'd be harder for me, and mentally draining and physically draining too. So I just know that down the line it gets crucial, it gets draining, and I don't know if that's something I want to do for the rest of my life. And you're only young once. Eventually you get old and you settle down and all that other good stuff. But I realized I want something greater. I want something more fulfilling in my life. I want something that makes me feel completely good internally, because through this journey I've been on for almost a year now, I've wanted to feel more fulfilled, because there was points in this year that I just felt completely like basically really bad about myself. It's really hard to describe how that feeling is, when internal feeling, than it is like an outside external feeling. So I felt that, and I was like, I put that on my worst enemy, or want anybody to feel that way, or for myself to feel that way again. So I got in the space of spirituality, because during this time, it's still COVID, it's still COVID outside. Now we have like the vaccines, all that good stuff, to each its own views and points of how people feel about it. But it's still hard, I know this year and last year doing virtual schooling was very hard for me, because behind the screen I had stuff going on within myself. So it was really hard. My mental health kind of plummeted in a way that I would never want to experience again. So I really was in a headspace, in a mind space of, what am I doing? How do I fix this feeling of uncertainty and feeling of, mentally out of control? I would cry all the time. I would you know, cry and just feel so bad and just feel so scared and just so doubtful about, like, life and just the process of, life itself. And I was thinking, like, what is there a right way to live? What is this? What should I do? I don't understand. Like, like I was just in that mix of this space of like just really out of control, just don't know what to do. So I decided for myself that I wanted to kind of fix that. I know I can advocate for myself when I need help. Like, I can advocate if I don't understand something. I can say that, listen, I'm feeling this way and this is what I think would help me. So finally, for myself, I was like struggling so hard that I was like, enough is enough. I decided to be like, you know what? I need therapy again. Like, I've been in therapy before, and I was like, this is a whole nother level where I feel like I can't do it by myself. I need more help. And there's nothing wrong with getting help at all. Like, by all means, if you feel as a person that you need help and you need help, that you need, someone there to kind of push you along to get where you need to be, do it. By all means, do it. Don't let anybody, or don't let anyone, or even yourself stop you from getting where you need to be. If you know how you feel and what you need to do to get to the next level of growth and growing, do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I finally was like, I need help. I need professional help, because I am only one person. I can't do it alone. I'm not only just struggling with school and, doing this online stuff, COVID, outside, like, all this stuff. And so I seeked out for help and I got it. So even times, like, even though I was going to therapy once a month, not once a month, once a week, I felt as though I still needed more. Like, I feel like I still needed more, because once those sessions were over, I would like still kind of feel like, dang, like I still feel feel bad. I feel like I still need something other than just spiritual way, like a spiritual outlet, like something more that is just more than myself. So one day I decided, like, I've been trying, like, my mom is a spiritual person. My mom is a Reiki healer. So I remember, like, she would, tell me I need to do this. But I was younger, at the time when she would tell me it, and she would tell me still to this day. But I was a little bit younger and I didn't want to, because everybody's on their own path. Everybody's on their spiritual journey and stuff like that. So I would never really kind of listen, or when she would talk about certain things, or when she would say like what I needed to do or the reason behind it, I would never really pay attention, because it was just something I wasn't interested in. It was something that I was like, you know what, I don't need this. I'm fine, I'm good. So I set on my own path until one day I was like trying so hard. I was trying all these things. I was trying to meditate. There was a time where I was so afraid to meditate. There was times where I was so scared to meditate. There was times where I couldn't just, like, it was bad. Like, it was really bad. Like, it was terrible. So now I kind of just one day I just was like, you know what? I was getting better. Like, I got myself self-help books, because not only was I doing, working with my therapist, I was also really trying to put in the work for myself, because if you go to therapy, you got to put in the work yourself. They say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So me, I'm trying to do everything in my power to get rid of this feeling of uncertainty, or feeling a way of not being in the present moment. So I decided to keep working at it, and I told myself I will meditate once I feel comfortable again to do it, feel a little bit comfortable. And months and months go by, and then one day I just did it, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I didn't die. I'm here. I'm stable. So afterwards, after I was done, I was like, you know what, I really need to force myself to do this. Whether I feel any type of way, I need to just do it and get it where, you know, they say that once you do something that it might be scary, but once you do it and keep practicing at it, you get better at it. So I did. So I was like, okay, now I want to start really focusing within myself and being more of a positive person. So I started getting crystals. Well, I started meditating first, then I started getting crystals. And then I started slowly getting in the process of healing and finding myself and letting everything flow naturally and not being so controlling in every aspect of my life. Because they say that, you know, things happen in life. Things, whether we want them to happen or not, things just happen. And, you know, you have to be okay with when things go right and when they go wrong, you know. And there isn't no, especially happiness, because I was just trying so hard just to be happy all the time. And I've learned, and I'm learning, you know, because it's a process. I'm still learning that, you know, happiness just comes and goes. Sadness just comes and goes. Like, you can't really do anything. Like, you can distract yourself or, you know, do something to try to make you happy, but happiness just comes and goes. Sadness comes and goes. Anger comes and goes. Like, you can't really control that aspect so much. You just gotta let it flow. You just gotta let it flow. So this is where I'm leading up to the whole point of this video. So I've been thinking and watching other videos on YouTube too. Like, there's this one YouTuber that I really like watching his videos. His name is Heinz. On YouTube, y'all may know him. I don't know if y'all do, but he explains things so well, and I like that. So he took a break from making content. He took a break from making content, and I guess figuring that out, I guess. I would have to look back on the video to kind of more further explain, or you could just go watch it yourself. But yes, and he was sitting there and he asked God or the universe, whatever source of being, and he said, what can I do to create again and make it more meaningful in a way? Like, those weren't his exact words, but that's where I guess he was getting to. But do something for that's more impactful and more like knowledgeable, and just not something more of a like in a selfish way. Just in general, he decided to like do his journey on YouTube and, you know, educate and, you know, help other people. And that's what I want to do. I was thinking, I was like, that's what I want, you know. I want something that's fulfilling and happy and, you know, helping this world and help this world become a better and more, you know, loving and caring place. Like, so I was thinking to myself, like, for my YouTube channel, what do I want to do? I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to have my own unique style. Like, I'm good at a lot of things. Like, those paintings back there that you see, I painted them myself. I'm good at decorating. I decorated my own room. I'm good at, you know, writing. I'm good at a lot of things. So like, it's so hard. Oh, I'm also good at sewing. I have a sewing machine back there. That's that right thing right here under this painting, right next to this painting. I'm good at a lot of things, and it's like, I feel like, I don't know, like I was telling myself or thinking that I need to have one specific thing that I'm good at to consistently post on my YouTube channel. And you know what? I think that I'm just going to like focus and share my growth with you guys. And not only that, you know, some days I might post painting videos, you know, if y'all want that, or if I decide to do that, or, you know, fashion. Like, I'm starting to get into the state of upcycling, or like, you know, like clothes. Like I want to stop buying new clothes and just go to Goodwill and get clothes and make them my own and create them, you know, or create my own clothes. You know what I'm saying? I want something that's so different from every other YouTuber and every other channel, and I want it to be specific to me and genuine to me, and you know, something that you guys never seen before. Like, you know, I'm good at a lot of things, and I want to share that with you guys on this YouTube channel. Also, I just want to say that with life, like, you know, there isn't no wrong or right way to live, you know. There isn't, you know, there isn't no right way, because who's to say what somebody's how they're living is right, and who's to say it's wrong, you know. Just do what you think is best for you and what makes you happy. I did take a break off social media, so like I've been off social media for like 2-3 months already, because I just know it's a toxic and like sucking you in. Like it sucks you in, like it really does. So I took a break from it. The only time I would go back on it if it's for business or for, you know, trying to show my content to other people. But other than that, you're not going to really see me on it as much or really involved in it as much, because, you know, I want to live in the moment. I want to, like, eventually I wanted to tell myself I wanted to just get rid of my phone completely, but it's society. Like, we need our phones to connect with people, job opportunities, all that stuff. Great opportunities in life. So I'm just going to do it in proportions. You know what I'm saying? They say time management is a good thing too. Like how much you spend on your phone, how much you spend doing something, like, you know, even it out. So that's what I want to share with you guys. So from now on, you're gonna see a whole different type of atmosphere and feeling of energy within this channel. You guys are gonna really come along with me to watch me prosper and grow. And you know, I'm so glad I'm kind of doing this at a young age, so it's like by the time I get older and in that realm of like I'm doing things on my own and more things on my own, where, you know, stuff like that, I will already have this established or routine within myself, and this more evolved beautiful that is, you know, that's grown and knows, not knows a lot, but knows more than she did, you know what I'm saying, and can look at life in different ways, and that can share that life and experiences with other people. So yes, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It should be down below. Also watch my other videos if you haven't. Watch my recent video I posted. It's how I made my room so lovely. And just, you know, spread love, positivity to other people, you know. And that's it from me. And my name is Beautiful, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope that all your dreams and desires and aspirations that you want out of life comes true. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Spread love and positivity. That's all I can say. Alright guys, I'm out. Love y'all. Mwah.